And yes, welcome back to another video, guys. That's right, today I'm back with another pickups video. It's been a long old time since the last one. I like to give it a bit of time between these videos so I accumulate enough stuff where it makes it seem worthwhile showing here on the channel. But at the same time, I'm definitely going to forget a couple bits that I picked up. But these are all just items that I myself bought. I don't include the subscriber mail here and stuff. So, yeah, I've got a fair bit to show. I've got some lovely box sets, a couple from Arrow, a Second Sight one, and another really special one. I've got a couple items here I've showed before, a couple games, and some records and a t-shirt. Yeah, I actually have 4 records. 2 of them are movie related, the other 2 aren't. So first up, I'm going to do the things I have shown on the channel before. I've got 2 box sets here which I picked up, and I unboxed them both here in detail on the channel. So if you want to see these 2 in more detail, then go check out the videos, because I'm not going to go over these 2 too much. So first up, we got the next collection set from Doctor Who. This is season 9, starring my favourite classic Doctor, John Pertwee. I think he's my favourite classic Doctor. It's between him and Tom Baker. I love them both. But yeah, this is just, once again, a really beautiful set like we always get. You know, if you're not collecting these Doctor Who sets, you're really missing out. You get a book in there and loads of discs. It's just fantastic packaging, and the way they all look on the shelf now with their spines, they're just gorgeous box sets. I can't lie, they're some of the nicest things I've got in my room. So yeah, really happy to have that. And where is the announcement for the next one, Doctor Who? Where is it? And then of course I was so excited to get this and so delighted by how nice the packaging was. And that is the Pirates of the Caribbean 4K set. I've watched them all in 4K now. I can confirm the transfer on the first film is not very good, like I was warned by a few people. But the transfer on 2 and 3 I thought was actually okay. And unfortunately, the weaker 2 films in the set, 4 and 5, it was really good on. But yeah, you know, the first 3 is where I'm at with this franchise. I love the original 3 films. And they all have this beautiful packaging on the inside. As you can see, they all have their own individual cases. And yeah, really happy with this. The only thing the set's missing is a book, really. That would have really topped it off. But it's, can't lie, I'm really pretty much over the moon with this set. So yeah, I'm gonna pop it right back because it does live right here next to me. Okay, next up, what are we gonna do first? Let's do this first. I have one item that's just a shirt. Many of you know I've vlogged it a bit. I went to Star Wars Celebration this year. I was so happy to finally attend one. It was here in London, so it was like, yep, let's go. I got to attend the Ahsoka panel. I got to see live with my own eyes an exclusive trailer. I got to see Lars Mikkelsen walk out on stage, announced as Admiral Thrawn. You guys know me. I'm a big Thrawn fan. So yeah, that was so exciting. And genuinely, it was just one of the best days out. It was really fantastic. In fact, me and my 2 friends that I went with, Ryan, my co-host, and my very good friend Reese, who's a bit of a nerd like me and Ryan, we're looking to go to Tokyo in 2025. We're going to go to Japan in general, just do 2 weeks out there traveling. But during those 2 weeks, we're looking at going to the Star Wars Celebration out there as well, for two days. So hopefully I'll be at Star Wars Celebration again in 2025. But what did I pick up at Star Wars Celebration? Well, they had all these brilliant shirts with characters on. As much as I wanted to go for the Grogu one because it was the best one, I went with the Ahsoka one. Because I was at the panel and I thought it's very fitting. It was very Ahsoka heavy. Star Wars Celebration. So yeah, and I've kept my badge from Star Wars Celebration, which the Saturday badges had layer on. So that, yeah, there were layer ones with this picture on. But there were loads of character shirts you could get. But I thought Ahsoka was very fitting for the day. So yeah, went with that. And you know, Ahsoka, definitely in my top 10 Star Wars characters. So fantastic stuff. Okay, records. Let me show you the 2. I'll do this one first because there's a bit of a story with this one as well. Do this one first. My friend and I went to Star Wars Celebration with Reese, very kindly let me know about this concert he was going to. This must have been about 6 weeks ago or so. And I'd never heard of the artist. He's called Jonathan Bree. And I said to him, yeah, I'll give a couple of his songs a listen. I listened to them and they were quite good. I was like, yeah, these are vibey songs. I like it. So I said, yeah, sure, I'll come to the concert with you. So I went to the concert with him. It was great. The venue was pretty nice, actually. It was in Hackney. and it was in a really fancy bar. I went in and they were playing like John Lennon, How Do You Sleep? And I was like, this is going to be a bar I like. It's like they're playing obscure John Lennon songs. Yeah, I'm going to love this. And then you go upstairs to the venue and the band come out, and they were a very strange band, but I really, or, you know, the whole band, it's because Jonathan Bree's just a guy, but they all wear these white masks. They reminded me a bit of like, you know, like mannequins in shops. It reminded me of that Doctor Who episode where they all come to life. It was very strange, unlike anything I've been to before, but I actually had a genuinely really good time. I don't know if like the 6 beers I had helped, but I actually had a really good time. I like the music and I do still listen to Jonathan Bree, but while I was there, I picked up the album which I've been playing in preparation for the concert to help me get to know his songs. This one's After the Curtains Close. There's actually a few really good songs on here. My favourite tracks on here are Waiting on the Moment, Kiss My Lips, which he does with a singer called Princess something. But that one's good. Until We're Done is also a really good one. But yeah, Waiting on the Moment is my favourite track on here. Definitely give that a listen. And that's basically what the band looked like as well on stage. It was a very surreal, strange experience. But we had a great time. We really did. And I thought, you know, I was going to get a t-shirt, but they didn't have any. So I thought, you know what? I'll go for a record to commemorate the experience. So, yeah. Next up, I have Joe Bonamassa's new album. Live album. Tales of Time? Yeah. So yeah, for those of you who don't know, I really like Joe Bonamassa. I collect all of his records. This is quite a big one. It's a thick triple LP set. I'll take this one out and show you the gatefold because it's very nice. I'll have to put this one away though, off camera, because it only just fits in the protector sleeve. It's fallen on the floor. Yeah, my favourite album of Joe's is actually his last one, which is insane because he's got like 20 records. And he's only been going since like 2001, I think. So you're basically putting out a record a year. But yeah, his last album, Time Clocks, was my favourite. So he performs a lot of songs from that album live on here. Again, if you're interested in this guy, the songs that I'd recommend off this one, obviously they're live. Go check out Mind's Eye. The Loyal Kind is my personal favourite on here. But, you know, there's a lot of really good stuff on here from his other records as well, like the Ballad of John Henry. But this opens up like so. Look at that beautiful gatefold. This was recorded at Red Rocks as well, which looks like an incredible venue. And of course, because it's a triple LP, it opens up again. Look at that. Loads of cool stuff. So yeah, and if you get into Joe, as I say, he's got a lot of material, so you got a lot of listening to do with him. Okay, next up, I have another record here actually, I forgot about this one. So I got this and then 2 movie related ones. For Record Store Day, there was only one item I wanted. Obviously you guys know I'm a huge Beatles fan. Paul McCartney had out for the 50th anniversary of this album, a half-speed master pressing of Red Rose Speedway. See the Record Store label at the top there. That means this is pressed to like an insane quality. Like if you want to hear this record sounding as good as it can, this is now your best option. It's all done at Abbey Road. It's beautiful. And these are also complete replicas of the original. Like stapled on the inside would be the thin book this record originally come on. It's also got the braille there, if you can see it, which says "We Love You, Stevie" for Stevie Wonder. So, yeah, and I quite like this album. So, yeah, there's Red Rose Speedway. Okay, the 2 movie-related soundtracks. First one up, Werewolf by Night, the Marvel Studio soundtrack. That's right, I got the Mondo. I do try to get all of the Mondo Marvel stuff. So far, I'm only missing one. Doctor Strange in the Multiverse of Madness. I missed out on that, and now it's going for silly money. So, I'd love to own it. But yeah. Anyway, the record is beautiful for this one. Look at that. Whoa. When you hold it up to a light, you can sort of see it a bit if I get it in the right angle. When you hold it up to the light, it's just like bright red like blood. So yeah, that's really cool. You get an insert with this one and a postcard. I won't show you. There's pictures on my Instagram if you do want to see it. Come on. Bit of a pain some of them to get back in. And then I won't show you the record for the next one, even though, again, the next one's actually pretty cool as well. It's like it's a mixed colour with clear vinyl. But if you do want to see it, again, there's pictures and a video on my Movie Bug Instagram. The next one up is Thor, Love and Thunder. Yeah, not the best movie, but the soundtrack was actually okay. The soundtrack was one of the better things about this movie anyway. So, yeah, and again, this one's a double vinyl, and some very cool colours on the vinyl. And I love the artwork. Again, you know, the cover is awesome. Say what you want about the movie. That's a cool cover. So, yeah, you know, again, that is a cool soundtrack. All right, next up. Now we're on to games. Let's have a look at the games I got. First up, I've got a couple Switch games. After I saw the Super Mario Brothers movie, I wanted a new Mario game because it had been a while since I bought a new Mario game, and it is one of my favourite things to play. So I bought Mario and Rabbids Kingdom Battle. I know the new one's just come out, but it's still like 50 quid, and I'm not paying that. So I thought I'll get the old one. So when the newer one drops in price, I'll be a bit refreshed. And yeah, I've nearly finished it now. Yeah. Such a fun game. I love my Mario stuff. So, yeah, that was a good one. And then I also bought, just because I was really in the mood to play it about a week or two ago. And then the next game I'm going to show you come out. And I haven't had any time to play this, to be honest. But I bought Skyrim for my Switch. Now, I used to have this on the old Xbox 360. Yeah, I used to own an Xbox at one point. Even though I'm much more of a PlayStation person. And I remember loving this on my Xbox, but it's been so long since I played it. So I've rebought it and just haven't played it yet. So I need to crack on with that. Maybe that'll be my next game. And speaking of the game that come out and has taken all my attention away, that is Jedi Survivor. So yeah, this is like the deluxe edition. This is like the super duper one. Gonna be honest, don't think I needed to pay all that because I've barely been using the skins, which I paid the extra money for, all the costumes. But it's a really, really fun game. I love it. I think it is so much fun to play. It really is. The story just isn't gripping me as much as the first one, though. But in every other aspect, this game has improved over the first game. It's so cool just swinging around these planets and stuff and just exploring them. Yeah, really good game. Okay, on to the films. Well, I've got one first that's a bit of not a bit of, it's a bootleg. But I'm going to give a shout out here to my very good friend, Mr. Anthony Fisher, who very kindly sent me some subscriber mail as well, which I unboxed about 20 minutes ago, but on YouTube yesterday. And he done me some lovely artwork for The Bad Batch Season 2. Obviously, I subscribe to Disney Plus. So, yeah, I'm paying to watch these shows and stuff, and if they put real copies of these out, I will go buy the real copies and do away with my bootlegs. But, yeah, you know, The Bad Batch, there it is. Yeah. And, of course, I did also get, and again, artwork from Mr. Anthony Fisher here, The Mandalorian Season 3. Which I didn't review on the channel. I don't know if people already cared much. I normally review all the Star Wars shows. I reviewed Bad Batch Season 2. I didn't review Mandalorian Season 3 because me and Ryan done a podcast episode on it. So I was like, I don't really need to talk about this again. Yeah, not loads happened in Season 3, let's be fair. I did enjoy it, but not loads happened. So I thought, I'm just going to leave it at the podcast. So, yeah. If you want to hear my thoughts on Mandalorian Season 3, go check out my podcast. Okay, next up we have one of my favourite films. It is my favourite film this year because it came out New Year's Day here in the UK, I believe. And that is Babylon. Saw this at the cinema, absolutely loved it, and I was like, I've just got to get this movie, and I got it, and I watched it instantly. I've just really, really connected with this film. There are some films, you know, people just like a lot and connect with really well, and for me, Babylon was the movie where I was like, yep, I'm vibing with this. I really, really like this movie. It's currently my second most watched film this year already. So, yeah, I really, really liked Babylon. Had to own it, had to get it in the collection. So happy I did. Great movie. Right, next up. I treated myself a payday or two ago. Found this on eBay and was like, yep, love this movie. Gonna pick it up. Got it on the cheap, which is quite good because I know this set can be a bit pricey. I upgraded to The Thing box set. It's John Carpenter's The Thing, of course. Great movie. One of my favourite horror films. This is the Arrow Video box set. Can be a little bit steep in price, but picked it up for a reasonable one. And yeah, so happy to have it. So you just get your usual. You get a big old book in there. You get your poster. And of course the Blu-ray. And there's some art cards in the Blu-ray as well. So yeah, so happy to have this. One of my favourite horror movies. One of my favourite movies on the Arrow Video label. There's just so many reasons why I wanted to own this film. Great movie. And keeping Arrow Video going, I picked up or pre-ordered because I had a feeling I'd really like this film. It just took me a long time to get around to watching it. I finally have because of this set. And that is Boyhood. Yeah, strange title for Arrow Video. They've been doing a couple lately where it's like, that doesn't seem like a typical Arrow Video film, but I guess they're probably running out of films. But anyway, I'm very happy that they put it out still because they do these beautiful sets, which I love. And yeah, I love this movie. I thought it was great. Really connected with it. Got a bit emotional a couple times as well. It's a really good film. So in here again. Okay, there we go. Same thing. You got a poster. We got a big old book. They do give you a nice sized book with our video, and 4K. Now this one didn't come with a Blu-ray, but I had a Blu-ray copy, which I just never got around to watching. So I popped it in there. So you know, if I ever, just because downstairs I don't have a 4K TV, so it's a bit of an inconvenience if I ever want to watch something downstairs. Not that I probably will watch this one downstairs, but also it's really cool. It's got like a, the lighting's not going to pick it up, but it's like spot glossed on the title. It's really nice set, that one. And as I say, great movie. So yeah, if you're looking for some Arrow Video box sets, both of them very much worth your money. Okay, next up we got a second set. And I picked this up after Star Wars Celebration. I was so desperate at Star Wars Celebration to be like extremely bad with my money and buy like a ridiculously priced lightsaber or helmet. But there just wasn't that much to buy in terms of that stuff. So I ended up not buying anything at Star Wars Celebration. So I sort of come home and this was out 2 days later. It was on the Saturday. This come out on the Monday. And I thought, you know what? I'm going to buy this because I was good at Star Wars Celebration. And I know that this is going to skyrocket in price and I won't be able to get it in a month's time. Because that's what happened with the movie The Witch. It was a beautiful box set the Second Sight put out of that. And I missed it. And I'm very upset about it still. But I thought, I really like this movie. I don't want to miss out on another one. So I picked up the Texas Chainsaw Massacre Second Sight box set. And this is a beast. Like, look. I mean, it's all a bit extreme, to be fair. But I really like this movie. So I thought, you know, I'm going to grab it. Yeah, I didn't unbox it. I can't remember why I didn't unbox it. So in here you get, again, beautiful, nice hardback card. You get some art cards. You get big book. Big. Look at that. This is crazy. And it's just so much information, so many pictures in there. You know, it's insane. It's insane. Yeah, get all of that. And then of course we get the 4K and Blu-ray. So in here you've got disc 1 Blu-ray, disc 2 Blu-ray. I don't know what's different about each of these. Different cut maybe, I'm not too sure. It doesn't actually say on the disc. And then of course the 4K. So yeah, just absolutely fantastic stuff. Yeah, one of the nicest sets I got. I'm so pleased that I did pick it up. I don't know if this has gone up in price. I might have been okay to wait on it. I really don't know. But either way, I'm very happy to have it. Yeah, it's a great little set. So, yeah, Texas Chainsaw. Okay, let's pop that down there. And the last thing up I've shown, I did actually unbox this on my Instagram. So if you follow me on Instagram, you probably did see this. But I haven't unboxed it on the channel. because it comes so late in the evening, the lighting was awful, and I was like, I'm just going to crack this open and start watching it. Because I paid a lot of money for it, and I was like, yeah, I should probably just get on with watching these. And thankfully, I can say I really loved all 3 films in here. You probably know what it is already, if you've watched my end of the month movie roundup videos. That is the 3 Colours trilogy. French films, absolutely brilliant stuff. It's got this really nice texture to the box. And yeah, it's just as classy as it gets, to be honest. So you got this little slip here which comes off, and then box comes out again. And look at it, you got a nice little bit of gloss there, some more there, and then we slide it out again, and there are all of the discs in this case holder. Got red, blue, and then we open it up, and we got white. And then we drop all the stuff. That's the only problem with this set. So you have all of the Blu-rays, yeah, on this side like this, but it holds. You just got to kind of clamp everything. So you get. It's so hard to do. I haven't got enough hands. Is the problem. You get a book. And you get some art cards, but yeah, so you get your films there. We'll close that up, and then over here you've got the Blu-rays. So you had the 4Ks on the other side, I believe they were. Yeah, you had the 4Ks on the other side, and then you got your Blu-rays and a bonus disc. So yeah, you get a lot in this set. It's very much worth your money. It's just, you know, I can't lie, I was a bit silly buying this set because I hadn't seen the film, so I could have bought them and hated it. And it wasn't the cheapest of sets, but I had a feeling these films would be for me, and I kind of like taking risks. Ever since I bought the Battle Royale set on a whim, and that became like one of my favourite movies ever, I was like, I kind of like doing that. And I can't lie, while the second and third movie, White and Red, were very good, Blue actually probably is one of my favourite films ever now. I thought Blue was absolutely incredible. The film absolutely blew me away. So actually, turned out pretty good. But anyway, there we go. I believe that's everything. I've probably missed 1 or 2 things. But yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all my pickups. Guys, I hope that you have enjoyed as always. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, like the video, leave a message, and as always, I'll see you next time for another video. Bye bye.